Well, this is speaking of Randy Can Go. This is a big moment here because in a Raw, he debuts against Maven when he defeats him, the RKO, one of the most famous finishers now in all of WWE history. Where did the idea come from, Bruce, to use this as a finisher? Was this on Randy on his own trying to find something? Did you guys help him with it? Talk about the discovery of the RKO.
Yeah, that'll never work. I don't think people remember that.
Yeah, that move's terrible.
I think, going back, I think it was actually Michael Hayes, and I could be wrong.
Nice.
If I am, trust me, Michael Hayes will tell me. But I thought it was Michael Hayes who kind of helped come up with the RKO because it could be hit out of anywhere and you could do it on anyone. So it's a perfect type of maneuver to be your finishing maneuver. And Randy did it well. And as the years went on, evolved different ways to go into it, which is special.
It is, and it's taken over social media. It's just one of those moves. It's captivating when it's hit out of nowhere. It's become its own thing. And so it's pretty cool to hear. Michael Hayes, I don't think he's going to be mad at you, even if he wasn't the one, because who wouldn't want credit for coming up with the RKO? So.
I didn't come up with it. Billy Joe Bob Chip did. I was main eventing in the Superdome when I was 2.5 years old. I told my mom, Mama, get me there. Bill Watts got to have me there an hour before the show, or else I'm going to get fired. Then I'm going to whoop your ass, bitch. Look.
Or
main event when you're only 2.5 years old. I still breastfeed. I still feed on breast.
I gave my mama's titty an RKO. That's where I came up with it.
I'm there. But.
Well, you guys certainly did that too, because the first legend you decided to have him RKO was none other than the fabulous freaking Moolah. Holy shit, Bruce, 80-year-old Moolah? He RKO'd her. Let's start with the fabulous Moolah. Let's have him RKO her.
What better legend? What tougher legend? You would think that Moolah would wipe the floor with him, especially when she was only 80 years old. She was still in her prime. And it was absolutely great. Hey, different time, man. Good Lord. I couldn't imagine doing some of the things that we did with Moolah and Mae Young today. But Moolah was a willing participant and absolutely loved it. But yeah, when you look at legends and you look at tough, somebody that can hold their own and that you would believe could kick Randy's ass, I would say Moolah.
She'd be number one on your list.
Actually, she would be. Yes.
Yeah. It's so well done, though. It gets him over as a hated heel right away. Were there any legends that you wanted to use that you didn't get to? Let's talk about that.
I don't know. I think we got to a lot of them is the funny part, but I don't really know. I think that if you went back and looked in time, like I said, if Randy Savage had still been working and been there, that would have been great. But anybody that came, I would have liked to have had Randy beat his dad and be able to work with his dad and beat that legend. So I think that could have been cool.